Hello, welcome back to Honeybee's Hive. I'm Honeybee. So today I figured I'd start my video off with out here in nature. I went for a walk with my dogs and they are, let's see, there's one over here. There's one. And there's Riku over there. She's my explorer. She's my Dora the Explorer. Riri, Riri, come on back before you fall in. Come on, you need to rest. So we're supposed to be resting, but I stopped to take a break because I gotta travel back up this hill to get back to my car. So Mika looks like she's rested, but Riku is still on the run. She does not know the meaning of rest. Anyway, I just want to show you this lovely little spot trail. Take a look around. There we have a beautiful stream right there. Show them behind you too, the stream. Isn't that amazing, guys? See why I just love Alaska so much? I mean, how many trails, walking trails in the cities you find like this? Amazing, right? So I'm gonna head back up this hill. I'm not gonna let you see me do it because I'm gonna be huffing and puffing. But I'll see you back at the hive, okay? Okay, we're back. So I really enjoyed my walk. My babies enjoyed the walk too. Probably wore them out because they have been asleep ever since they got home. I mean, knocked out, snoring kind of sleep. I just see no one is even over here bothering me. They're usually over here with me. No, they're in a bed over here, knocked out. So, I hope you enjoyed my intro. It was, I thought I would show you a little bit, one of the trails. That was actually one of the trails that the pups like to go on. I don't know, they're so, Riku don't mind what trails we go on, but Mika is a little picky. I don't think she likes being around, other people and other dogs. I don't know which one it is. I don't know if it's people or if it's the other dogs. But this trail usually, has no one on it. Um, I may run across uh, a few people sometimes, it depends, but not many. Not many at all. I can count them on one hand. So she likes that one. She just goes on, takes off on her own, as you saw. Um, and I'm like right behind them, and I don't really have to worry so much about them. But let's get into the video. So today, I have a topic I want to talk about. I think I want to talk about relationships and dating and, you know, that sort of thing. But first, my little one here, like I said, she still needs a name. So a lot of people said to name her Honey. So I was thinking if we did Honey, we would do, because my name is Honey. So I'm going, okay, so is she Honey Jr.? I don't want to be that person. So if we do name her Honey, it would have to be Honee, since I am Honey. And I was thinking maybe she can be Honey Star. Oh, someone else had actually said that, Honey Star, but I was going to do Honey as her first name, middle name, Star, and she would have my last name, which is Love. Um, some other ideas that came to me. Well, just one actually. I thought about naming her Rain, just like it is, Rain, and her middle name Storm, and her last name Love. So it'd be Rain, Storm, Love. And then there was one more. Star would be her first name, Light, her middle name, and Love. So it'll be Starlight Love. Or we can do Starlight for the full name, full first name, and last name just be Love. So Starlight Love. I kind of like that too. I kind of like it better as a full name, Starlight. I like that. And then we have Ava. I like that. I couldn't think of a middle name to go with Ava, so it'll just be Ava Love. And then another one was Kirsten. So it'd be Kirsten Love. Couldn't think of a middle name. So I will also write them up there so you can see them. So it'll be Rainstorm, Love, Honey, Star, Love, Starlight, Love, Ava, Love, Kirsten, Love. So yes, she's taking my last name, Love, of course. So a lot of people also was asking about her. No, I made her for me. So what happened was, as you saw in the last video, I had gotten one. I had ordered her from eBay originally. And when she came, I just was not happy with her at all. Not at all. It looked like she didn't have any paint on her at all. I just did some blushing here and there, and blushing wasn't even that great. And it looks like they stabbed some hair in her head because it was all just like fluxes all over her head. It was not properly rooted. It wasn't even sealed. I literally ripped her hair out, just pulled it out, her head, just, and it was, yeah, it was not even sealed. So, which worked out really good for me when I redid her, because since I just had to pull it out because it wasn't sealed. Now this is sealed. Um, and as you see, it's rooted right. See, because you can see how you can part it anywhere and you're going to get a scalp, a nice scalp that looks like it's growing out of her head. You know, that's what you want. You don't want a scalp where it's all plucky. Um, and now, I painted her so she has a nice little skin tone. Since I was like, I'm painting her, I just go ahead and paint her a little darker. Um, and like I said, this vinyl was really hard to work with. I didn't like it. I guess I'm gonna have to figure out. I probably will have to do a primer on if I do this color this color vinyl again. I'm gonna have to get a primer, um, so that I can do the color that I want to do without the color of the vinyl interfering with the skin tone I'm trying to do. But it worked out really good. I do like her skin tone. Um, she's absolutely gorgeous to me. I love it. I even showed her I showed I showed everybody. I'm so very proud of her. I love the way she came out. Because it took me so long to get her finished, I was working on other projects. Um, that's even makes it even more enjoyable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change a couple of babies. I'm going to change my Grant over here. He fell over. And I'm going to change Emma Marie. So I have their outfits out. Okay. So let's get into that. She's pulling my dress up. I'm just going to set her right here. There we go. And I'll be right back. Okay. So I'm going to let's start with Grant. He has not been changed in a minute. So actually, several of them have not been changed in a minute. So I'm going to change him. So, relationships. So, who is still married or just gotten married recently or, whatever? Who is still married? Now, who is still happily married? Now, who is married and miserable? Oh, so if you're married and you're miserable, I'm so sorry. That has to really suck. I can't imagine it. Um, yeah. So if you are married and miserable, why are you still married? In the comments, I would like to know, let me know what keeps you in this marriage. And because if you're so unhappy, why are you still there? And so I myself have never been married. Um, hmm, I came close, but yeah, never married. I don't know. Yeah, I came close. I really came close once. And other than that, I don't think I really came close. I don't think so. Um, yeah, no. I've been in relationships, but I don't know. I don't think I've honestly don't think I met anyone that I think that I would be happily married to. I met a lot of people that I would be miserable. So that's definitely not what I wanted. Um, I just love his hair. It's so curly. It's so curly. So I think I'm going to leave his chomp chomp onesie on. I love this little chomp chomp onesie. See, little chomp chomp onesie. Um, his diaper should be fine. And I'm going to well, no, I guess we got to change on because I'm putting on this one outfit here. Um, not that one. This one here. So I will be taking off the chomp chomp onesie. That's now, so like I was saying, no, no, not married, never, never been or anything like that. And you know what? The weird thing is, I was thinking, I was remembering that I was dating up until about 3 years ago, and that's when I moved here. I know my first couple years, I did a lot of traveling. Traveling. Well, my first year, I did a lot of traveling. So, can't, so okay. But then COVID hit, so that just, I don't know, just whole nother whatever. We know what that did. So, um, so no dating. And then I don't know, I just became a stay at home individual after that. So weird. Before, oh, you know what? Also, I think it has a lot to do with too is that my children came back home. So I think that had a lot to do with it too because they preoccupied a lot of my time. Whereas before, I had a lot of free time. And now I have that free time again because, they've moved on or in relationships. And, so now I'm back to having a lot of free time again. So I don't know. Maybe I'll start dating again. But yeah, I actually did stop. Um, like I said, I think COVID had a big to do too. Um, but yeah, I think it was mostly the kids coming back because when COVID hit, we started doing a lot of activities ourselves since, we kept having these where you couldn't have get togethers and you couldn't go out, you couldn't go anywhere or do anything. And we didn't really know anyone here anyway. So that's my dryer. So we just, you know, hung out together at home doing things, projects and stuff. So, yeah. Now, I have had relationships, when I was younger and stuff like that. I'm older too. Like I said, I normally do date. Just hadn't been lately. So here he is in his cute little yellow and black and gray outfit. Is he not adorable? Oh, look at my little stink arms. I can't believe he's still here because oh my goodness, I did a really good job on him too. I really, I love the way his color. It's blended very well. So when I finished him up, his nails are tipped and everything. That's pretty. I'm pretty proud of him. His hair rooting, everything pretty much. I'm proud of him. So he's here. He's still looking for a home. He or she. Right now, I've been just just having him as a he with his little wild hair. I love little boys with wild hair. It's not supposed to be combed. They're boys, but I did combed it a couple of times. I just kind of let it go wild. But this is my precious little Grant. So I needing a home, guys. Yeah, I think you would be very happy with him. Really, I mean, I wish you could see up close. Um, his skin tone is really blended very well. Very proud of him. So this is my little one here, and I set him back over here. I told you he's very floppy too. Very cuddly. Oh goodness, this one's heavy. Emma Marie is so heavy. Let me, I just looked over at her smiling little face. I picked her up and put her up there, and I was like, oh my goodness, I have not reweighed. I thought I did reweigh her. I need to take some more weight out. Like I said, that's only because of now, but she's heavy. She's not that heavy. She's okay. She's not that heavy. It's just heavy for me. Like I said, I'm still trying to get my arms and everything back because my arm right here started to shake. Yeah, I'm still this. I don't know this side here. I guess because this is the nerve he was working on over here on this side, so it's still not up to par yet. It's still very very much kind of weak. And plus, I've been doing. I weeded the yard the other day, portion of it, and then I weeded the side along the fence and under the bushes in the front. So this arm got a workout. I made sure I used both arms. I am trying to do that these days, is use both arms so that I can be sure I'm working both of them. So back to what I was saying. Um, I want to do one like this one. I want freckles all over the body because she's got freckles on her arms. As you see, I haven't done one like this yet. I love her freckles. I love this one right here. I think she came from Russia. I believe this is my Russian baby. I think. I could be wrong. I have to look and see. She done got dusty and had her a minute. Little eyes got dusty. There we go. I had someone had asked me who are my favorites. This is one of my favorites here. She'll always be one of my favorites. There we go. I forgot what sculpt this is, but yeah, I love this one. Let me see. Uh, she is River. There we go. All right, so let's see. We're gonna put on you this outfit. I think I gotta go find you some socks too. I don't think I have any socks. Um, Relationships. Okay. So, is anyone not married and is dating? What is dating like for you? You know, I know for me, I don't know. I seem to meet younger guys. Does anybody else have that problem? And they have younger children. And I run into the problem like always coming up. I swear, this is a problem I have had. And this is why these relationships did not work out. Because I dipped out real quick because it's not going to happen and you're not going to sit up here and blame me for this. But yeah, the past two, I want to say, yeah, the last two relationships that I was in, I was, dating. The issue came up with, and they're always younger. Oh yeah, it was the last two. Issue came up is that I'm always upfront about no, not having any more children. Can't have any more children. It's just not possible. Okay? Ain't possible. Mm-mm. Even if it was, no. You should have met me 20 some odd years ago. So that is always a problem because then they'll even ask me when we be into, for weeks, a month into it, whatever. The question comes up, are you sure you can't have children? Uh, I don't get that. I done told you umpteen times and you still asking. What's wrong with you? Yeah. So, needless to say, those relationships don't work out. Mm-mm. So I usually dip out really quick because, duh, I said I can't have children. I don't want to have children. Why are you? And so yeah, I just usually, like I said, peace out on those relationships, and those seem to be the ones that I keep running into is these younger guys, and they're not finished. They still wanting to have more children. I am not. I am not. This is so cute on her, isn't it? I like it. She's like a 6 to 9 months. She doesn't look like a big girl, but she is. And Yeah, I mean, seriously, guys, that has happened to me twice. Oh, chip my nail. Yeah, that has happened to me twice. Twice. Has that happened to anyone else? Anyone else have that problem? Um, or have had that problem? Her rooting is so good. So pretty baby. Such a pretty baby. I love her freckles. So she took my name too, my last name. So it's Emma Marie Love. But and she's got the two names because I love two names. You know, first name and middle name. I don't know why. So this is my forever baby too. I have two forever babies. Well, three, four. I have several forever babies, but the one that I truly enjoy is this is one. I will take the time. I don't forget their names either. Like like her. And it's actually on her birth certificate because I named her prior before I even got her because she asked me what did I want her name to be and she'd put it on the birth certificate and she did. I chose Emma Marie. So let's brush her hair a little bit. It's so pretty. I love her rooting. It's like just right, you know? So, but yeah. That's so weird. I don't know. And I don't know. And sometimes I just don't have time. But and that's another thing too is when dating is like I have my schedule, you have your schedule. We're supposed to have our own schedules and you know, respecting the other person's schedule. I think it's good. I think I'm gonna let her wear her hair down instead of up. Now this is cool because this is mohair and it's a little length and I like it, but I don't like all mohair. Now the mohair that I put in, the one that I'm working on right now, I could have did length on her, but she's too small. She's more of an infant, so I did hers short. But hers is like this too, where it's just so pretty and yeah. It's pretty like this too. Yeah, I think we're just gonna wear our hair down this go round. Um, we do need some socks though. I gotta go find you some socks. Now back to the people that are married and miserable. So what makes a relationship so miserable? Oh my gosh! So that could have happened to me. That's why I said I don't regret any. I don't regret not getting married because I felt that some of those relationships that I was in my earlier years, I just really didn't have the most confidence in the men. I felt that they were just not going to be no good, and sure enough, they were no good. So I was like, oh, I dodged that bullet. Oh, you can tell, Well, back then I could. And I didn't want to, I just didn't, Oh, that was another thing too was it took me a while to learn myself as well. Because, I get when children move out the house and they're like, they take this time to go find themselves. That I think every child needs to do that because you got to think about it. They've been living since they were a child under their parents' roofs and doing what their parents tell them to do. because that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to guide them and make sure keep them safe. You know, until they become an adult. So once you become an adult, I can totally understand you needing to move out and find yourself or whatever you need to do. And a lot of people say that. You hear people in relationships and stuff like, I'm gonna dip out this relationship because I can't love you until I can, oh, they say love yourself, but I don't know about that. My dryer keeps going off. Eventually it will stop. Because I think I know, like with me, uh, it was basically I had always lived for someone else. Um, because when I lived in with my adopted mother. I lived, did everything she told me to do, and trying to live up to her expectations, and always, of course, according to her, always falling short. So, and then when I did get into relationships early on, it was it was pretty much I was living for them. So it was like what is like, I'm trying to live up to their expectations, you know? Never living up to my own expectations or wondering or finding out what my expectations are. So, uh what do I expect of myself? So it's not necessarily loving yourself. It's more of, it really is finding out who you are, who you want to be, you know, who and what you're about. So, because I know, like in one of my relationships, my first beginning relationships, is that, I did not know what to do. I did this first relationship. It was like, I think they were older too. So they were, knew a little bit more than me, cooking and stuff like that. I hadn't even started really doing all that stuff yet. Laundry and yeah, I hadn't started doing none of that stuff yet. So they're already well seasoned in doing their own laundry and cooking their own meals and stuff like that. And I had not. So I hadn't even moved out yet. So yeah. And when I did move out, yeah, it was like wild central for a while. I was partying in the clubs. I lived it up. That's why I always tell the children, yeah, no, I have no regrets. I can honestly say that I had myself a good old time before I had you guys. So yeah. That's some people like, because I had friends when I was older, and they would hit that, I don't know, I think it's like in their 30s or whatever. They would hit that thing where all of a sudden they start doing things like wanting to go to clubs and wanting to do this and wanting to date and all this crazy stuff. And it's not really crazy, but I can understand going to a club. But I had this one friend, oh my gosh. She hit that stage. I was in my 20s, she was in her 30s. So she hit that era where she wanted to wear all the hoochie mama dresses and everything like that. So, and I'm like right there with her. And I'm going, trying to be supportive. I remember I had got this hoochie dress too, because she had me get me a hoochie dress. And I remember all night pulling, pulling on it. I was like, this is not trying. I was like, I've never wore a dress this short. But and hers was even worse. But and I was like, I wonder will I ever go through that stage? No, I did not go through that stage. I hit my 30s. The worst I did was I went and got my nose pierced. Okay. And then I had surgery about Then I had surgery because I can't have children. And I took it out for the surgery and my nose closed up. So, oh well on that. And then, let's see, I was in another relationship and it's the same thing. I just really still, even if I liked the person, I didn't know how to express that. I didn't know. You got to remember, I had not really seen love or healthy relationships or anything like that. I never seen a healthy relationship. I was always in, abusive homes and stuff like that growing up. So what the hell did I know about a healthy relationship and how to be in a healthy relationship? I've never seen that before. So didn't foreign to me. So, of course, they did not work out. So, I had to go and figure out all of this stuff, you know? So, it took me a while. It took me a long while to figure out all of that stuff, to figure out, what is a healthy relationship? What is love? What is, what do I like? Who am I? Um, you know, um, what are my likes? What do I want in a relationship? And once I did figure all that out, my relationships now are so much better. Well, when I actually did start having relationships, and I'm be honest with you, it was not until I would say my 40s. Yeah, I would have to say it was in my 40s when I actually could have any sort of a healthy relationship. Um, yeah, but prior to that, no. Now I know what it is that I'm looking for. I know um, who I am, and I know what I will tolerate and what I won't tolerate. I don't really live for anybody else no more but me. I still, and when I say, living for someone else, I mean, you can still be nice and cordial and but it's got to be a give and take. When I say give and take makes sense. It's got to be a give and give. Yeah. It's got to be a give and give, not a give and take. It's got to be a give and give. I give, you give. But yeah. Yeah, I've had some interesting relationships. And most of mine have always been, just dating. I don't know. I guess I do want to get married eventually. Hopefully, you know, once I start dating again. Possibly I'll meet someone eventually. If I ever stop dating again. I don't know. So, and then you guys got some stories out there. Some dating stories, relationship stories. What does it take? Those people who are happily married, how did you manage that? What did you do? Can you give us some advice? Us ladies who are single and still dating and wanting eventually want to get married. So what would you have any suggestions? How do you keep your relationship happy and blissful? And let's see what else. And single ladies out there, tell me about your dating experiences. Are you dating? Did you stop dating? And if you stopped dating, why? And if you are dating, um, what are you? Have you met anyone yet that you think possibility? Or if not, why not? Um, what do you think of the dating scene? You know, how do you go about, how do you meet new people? Because I know these days it's so closed off. So, how do you go about meeting new people? I know online dating is a popular thing, right? Um, I don't know if there's anything else going on right now, but I know online dating was pretty popular um, 3 years ago. I don't really date right now. I don't know telling what's going on now. Things change a lot in a year or two or three. But yeah. So there's my dryer again. So in the comments, guys, tell me about your experiences with dating and relationships. And that's all that I have for today. I guess we're gonna say goodbye. Gonna vote on her name. And little man here, come here, little one, is still looking for a home. So if anyone is interested, hit me up. I will leave his information in the description of the video. So he's on my Etsy page. So check him out. I love you guys. Toodles. Peace.